Happy Friday night, everybody. Check the place out. The first floor is coming along really good. We just picked up the snap-on foosball table here and a backup one here, another brand new one. We've got the Elsinore 250 on display. Been hanging all kinds of artwork all day long. Had the whole entire staff working on this. It's been absolutely a labor of love. I've been working around the clock on this, and well, honest to God, I don't think I've slept more than 3 hours since Sunday. 3 hours a night max. I've been here till after midnight every night, and it's coming out amazing. It's kind of like a dream come true, seeing this place getting finished here. It's really coming out amazing. This is the CTI flooring in the Harley room, and that's the Harley Davidson sign that was donated to the museum by the Levesque family. Everywhere you look, it's just awesome memorabilia. This is one of my favorite parts of the room. This is a Harley Davidson sign that we mounted on here. I'll show you it from the other side. You can see it. Got two brand new regulation ping pong tables. Game that I've loved since I was a kid. And I've got the XR 1200 from Clint Loren in the Thousand Islands Harley Davidson group that he loaned to the museum, along with our customized snap-on Harley Davidson lift with 3 coats of paint. It's been wet sanded, clear coated, and buffed. The Harley Davidson sign that the Levesque family donated to us in a brand new box mounted on the wall by the Sign Connection in Vernon. That's a Buell Da Vinci artwork on the wall there. Here's a new game called Spike Ball that kids like to play, I guess. And of course, the other ping pong tables over here. The Mototown USA sign donated by Tommy DeFranzo about 8 years ago. This is a sign I was telling you about. Harley Davidson, that's from Columbia Harley Davidson. When they closed the shop down, they gave us a letter, so we created this really cool display here with Harley Davidson memorabilia and posters all the way around it. There's something of really importance to me right here. This is the signed June 16th, 1981 Harley Davidson Motor Company commemorate the reestablishment as an independent entity. So this was Vaughn Beals and Charles Thompson when they bought it back from AMF. You got Bubble Blackwell, the XR 1200s. It would take me forever to show you all the artwork in here, but it's everywhere. I've been collecting this stuff for years and years. That, my daughter Taylor gave that to me for my birthday, the red, white, and blue. And I've got the regulation pool table here, along with the Triumph. Triumphs are a big part of my life. This is the whole Triumph display. And this was made by Kevin Boisine, a friend of mine. It's my helmet rack, along with my Captain America ping pong table. No one's allowed to use that but me. Got the HJC helmet, and the Joe Rocket sign over there. So, got our Lowenbrow. The bars, we're going to be building the bar down here soon. As soon as we get some more funding to do it. This is a 74 TM100. This is a world championship winning, 2-time national champion, AHMRA race championship winner on a custom snap-on Harley Davidson lift. This lift was a ridiculous amount of work. Kevin Boisine restored this and spent hours buffing the aluminum on the lift. The graphics were custom by the Sign Connection in Vernon. This is one of the couches we just picked up this week, along with we bought that from a guy on Facebook Marketplace, along with the snap-on foosball table. So I want to get a Warriors table like the one Tommy has at their clubhouse. It's awesome, but that's down the road. Those are really expensive. And so mounted this Harley Davidson weather forecasting flag over here. You guys having fun?
Oh, yeah.
You guys busted their ass this week. Hats off to these guys. Got the motocross designations stuff on here. And this lift is going to be John Greer's CR500s going on here tomorrow. Another highly customized snap-on lift. A lot of work getting them looking like that, that's for sure. This is what started the custom brickwork on the wall. The parging fell off the wall right here. So we decided to match that and make it look like it was continuing down the wall. So we actually peeled all that off. These are the heaters, custom painted. The ceiling is a conversation piece alone. The entire summer I had Pride of America Painting in here, who completely restored all the woodwork on the ceiling and painted all of the entire plumbing and heating system black and gold. So we're gonna put booths in here eventually, but for now we put 11 8-foot picnic tables in here. Here's the 1814. That's the year this building was built, in 1814. Some more XR 1200 artwork. And then we've got our Christmas tree over here, which was made entirely out of motorcycle exhausts. These are Harley Davidson FLH exhausts that we welded together. Actually, TSR Harley Davidson, one of their guys did it, welded it together, and then we decorated it with lights. And one of our friends bought this Christmas special in to display it, along with some presents. So this we got from Florida, from a Cuban cigar shop down there. Someday we'll have a humidor in here and a cigar shop in here too. This is an original piece of the museum elevator that we restored. The article from the Hartford Current about the New England Motorcycle Museum. Some more cool old artwork. Like I said, I've been collecting the artwork here for a long time. So as you walk through, you've got conversation areas that we set up. That table, that white bench is actually from the bowling alley in town that from the early 1900s that we salvaged this out of the bowling alley when they closed it and restored it. So more fancy brickwork. And then here's the elevator. This is a freight elevator and it's totally restored. It has the ability to serve 4 floors on this building and 4 on the next building. And I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but this goes up 4 stories straight up. You can't really see the top. It goes way up. That's the 2nd floor right there. Then the 3rd floor and 4th floor on this side. So it's a very heavy duty freight elevator. It's highly restored. A lot of work. Licensed by the state of Connecticut. Everything's been completely restored. I have no idea how much money we spent on this. I know I had a team of masons in here for an entire winter rebuilding the shaft, and we had local elevator company, Mike, restore that. Rockstock coming up next year. Hey baby, how you doing?
Hi honey.
What you doing?
I set up the gift shop.
This is gonna be a gift shop downstairs, and we're just getting started with that. So she's got all kinds of Kaplan gear here. Christy created these hats for us, and the Motorcycle Museum hats, and t-shirts, and tank tops, and knit hats, and
long sleeve.
What do you got here?
Well, I got ladies shirts. I got some Next Level Tri-Blend. We've got the regular soft style tees. We've got Kaplan America. We've got some long sleeve. I also got some youth tees.
So these are the Kaplan America shirts?
Yep. And then we've got hoodies and crew sweats and long sleeve tees.
Nice assortment of stuff here.
Yeah, we got a nice little assortment going.
Looking good, babe. Oh, this is the back of the Kaplan America shirts. Chrissy designed these and copyrighted them and trademarked them and everything else. So it's going to be awesome once we get this place open to the public fully here. I've been collecting this Harley Davidson artwork since the beginning of time, and random BSA stuff. This is an actual picture that was donated to me by the town. Gave this to me. It's an original photo of the mill. I'm a big time Evel Knievel fan. There's Evel Knievel stuff all the way through here. So this is one I bought down in Daytona 20 years ago. A lot of these are limited edition prints. Out here we've got the in the main floor we've got the police and firefighter flags here, and some really cool artwork that you'd have to see to appreciate. Rockville Downtown Association pavers out. These are interlocking concrete pavers outside. So this has been a long time coming here. This is Paul Sr. from OCC signed this. And we were also voted the best new cultural attraction, the New England Motorcycle Museum. by the Yankee magazine, New England magazine. So that's kind of a really cool honor. So honored for that. This is Rockville Motorcycle Mania. It was relocated from Middletown to here. We had a couple thousand people show up for our event there. It'll be even bigger and better next year. Some more Armaki. A dually. So as you come into the facility, the American flag, you'll see that. A friend from Motorcycles gave me that. The other one I bought at a swap meet in 81 support. This is Bill Blythe, one of our employees, co-workers, who was the 1986 Formula 2 champion. Oh, that's easy.
I'm gonna leave that door to you.
Our little PA system here for announcements with the speaker.
So you go in now, whatever. I'm gonna worry about the rest of it.
Did you guys get this Harley sign turned on, Kyle?
I believe so.
Alright, see you guys next week.
No, we need an extension cord.
They bought a whole bunch of them. They're in the bag over there. We got a little popcorn machine. Another Cuban chair. And as far as the inductees into the New England Hall of Fame this year, this is a piece of artwork donated by one of our clients, friends, benefactors. We've got so many of them. It's just super grateful to have all the support from the motorcycle community. First up is Doug Henry, former national champion and motorcycle hero and legend. He's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, along with Jonathan Jojo Keller, Machine Gun Keller, and Jim Meenan, multi-time Grand Slam champion. We also have a trophy for Lifetime Achievement, Paul Buckley, #1 moto photographer in the world. We have Moto Mom of the Year, Nicole Pacheco, and Andy Kalazewski, who ran the NAC for 30 years, the Lifetime Achievement Award. Another seating area over here. Some vintage style chairs that go with the vintage building. Brand new heaters, brand new plumbing. Everything's coming out nice. Really nice. If you get a chance to stop down tomorrow, 2 p.m. to 5:30 is a Racers Reunion. The motorcycle shop and museum will be open from 10 o'clock on. The event starts at 2. So if you can make it, definitely please come down. Consider yourself invited. It's open to the public, of course. All kinds of cool vintage posters and some early 1900s trains. And up top here, we've got some old Tonka trucks and stuff. We've got a cornhole game over here, which is popular with the kids. So we got cornhole, 2 foosball machines, 2 ping pong tables, and a pool table. This is an 1880 edition on the building right here. Floors are completely restored. The original floors, which are in really rough shape when we got here, as were the ceilings. Everything was in rough shape, but they came out awesome. We've got our little band stage here. We've got a Fender guitar and a custom Pearl New England Motorcycle Museum Roadshow drum set that we bought this summer, and Christy customized it with the New England Motorcycle Museum and put my Harley Dyna on there. And last night I couldn't resist buying this little set of bongos right here, so I had to go pick up a new cymbal because somebody stole our cymbal. Good night, bye-bye. That's a Carabella sign, another friend of ours donated to the museum. And this is a Motorcycle Mania. Next year we're doing it again. Motorcycle Mania, huge event here in Rockville. It's got the Dyna on there. Harley Davidson Dyna. And over here, we've got the New England's only Harley Davidson XR 750 Hill Climber. This is a really cool piece. Very cool. Fire breathing Dragon XR 750. Just awesome. We literally just finished restoring these windows today. All the concrete's been restored previously, and we painted these with primer and 2 coats of paint. A little paint on that window right there. I'll clean that off in the morning. But it's been quite a journey getting this where it is now. I can't even put into words the amount of effort that went into this. Just a superhuman effort, a lot of support from a lot of people. These are new flitch beams. Those black beams up there are giant metal plates that we had to put on and screw dozens of bolts in. And of course we painted them gloss black, and all the bolts are painted gold. All the hardware in the entire building is black and gold. These center poles have 2 coats of Danish oil and 2 coats of polyurethane. Everything we put in the building hardware-wise was all purchased in gold or brass. Another restored Harley sign. The walls have a parged on finish covering the brick, as you can see, and this finish is concrete, gray concrete, but you can see it has gold mica, silver mica. There's actually seashells and pearl shells in here. Not pearl shells, oyster shells, I'm sorry. Oyster shells, seashells, black sand, gold, and black mica, which we didn't just stumble across that. We tried a bunch of different revisions of ways to do this. So the bar is going to start right here in the gift shop. The bar and gift shop are going to be occupying this floor, along with some storage areas. So these tables are just temporary display purpose. We're going to try to have the NESC and some other large motorcycle organizations rent this space. Our first wedding will be next July 10th. Chris Canning is getting, and his fiance are getting married here. She's from the Johnson family, and they have a storied history of motocross. Their family actually runs the, this is Tommy's bike. This thing's awesome. Beautiful piece. She actually runs the Johnson family. Her dad, Rick Johnson, runs Southwick. And excuse me, her granddad, and her dad, Keith Johnson, is a pro motocrosser that runs a track with John Dowd, who is number 16. So it all ties in together. So got a big sign back here. Bar coming soon. Total labor, love, ridiculous amount of time and money has been invested into this. Don't know if I'll ever get the money back. Don't really care, as long as this ends up being a success for future generations to enjoy. Down here, who could this be? It's Christy. Woo! So it's going to be a great weekend. Looking forward to handing out these trophies to the guys that earned them and the gals that earned them. So good luck, everybody. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you here at the museum soon. And as always, God bless America.
You're recording me.